So, you want to start trading crypto in India, but where do you even begin? It feels like there are a million different exchanges, and they all say they're the best. Well, our goal today is really simple. We're going to help you find the exchange that's right for you. Okay, let's get into it. You've probably seen the ads everywhere, right? Delta, CoinDCX, Binance, Shark, the list just goes on. It is a super crowded market, and if you're feeling a little lost, that is completely normal. Which one has the tools you actually need? Which one isn't going to kill you with fees? It's a lot to sort through. So here's the plan. We are going to cut directly through all of that noise. Think of this as your totally unbiased, no sponsorships allowed guide. We're going to break down the good, the bad, and, well, the not so great for all the big players. By the end of this, you'll know exactly which platform fits your trading style. All right, first up on the list, Delta Exchange. The best way to think about Delta is it's a platform built for serious traders. You know, the people who live and breathe charts and need professional level tools to get the job done. Now, this slide really shows the two sides of Delta. The pros, they're huge. You get these advanced order types that professional traders can't live without. But on the flip side, there are some real drawbacks. If you try to place a big market order, you could get a nasty surprise called a bad fill. And your options are pretty limited. You're basically stuck with Bitcoin and Ethereum. And this right here, this is the feature that really defines Delta, the stop limit order. Look, for anyone trading with serious money, this isn't just a nice little feature, it's absolutely essential. It gives you surgical precision over your trades, and honestly, you just won't find it for options on most other Indian exchanges. It's a game changer. So what is this bad fill risk we keep talking about? Okay, picture this. You see a price you like, you hit buy on a massive order. But instead of getting that one price, the exchange starts chewing through the order book, filling your trade at worse and worse and worse prices. The result? You're losing money the second your trade opens. The lesson for Delta is simple. If you're trading big, you have to use limit orders. Period. Okay, let's shift gears and talk about our next couple of exchanges. If Delta is the specialist scalpel, then CoinCDX and CoinSwitch, well, they're more like the Swiss Army knives for traders who just want more choice. CoinDCX is fantastic for anyone who wants to build a really diverse crypto portfolio to buy and hold. And its killer feature? You can actually trade US stocks on their platform 24/7. But it's not perfect. The desktop site can feel a bit clunky, and there's a pretty big transparency problem when it comes to their futures funding rates. And this is a huge deal. Here's how it works. You decide to place a futures trade, but the platform doesn't show you the funding rate, not anywhere, so you're flying completely blind. You have to actually execute the trade, put your money on the line, and only then can you dig through some info button to find out if you're paying a fee or getting a rebate. It can lead to some really nasty surprises on your bottom line. All right, next up is CoinSwitch, and its claim to fame is all about options. If you want to trade options on more than just Bitcoin and Ethereum, this is where you go. It's an amazing playground for option sellers, especially with its portfolio mode. Just two things to watch out for. The spreads between the buy and sell price can get pretty wide, and just like Delta, big market orders can get you a bad fill. And this comparison just says it all, doesn't it? For options traders who want variety, it's not even a contest. CoinSwitch is the clear winner. Delta gives you the two big ones, sure, but CoinSwitch opens up the world of options on Solana, XRP, Matic, and even Dogecoin. That's a massive expansion of what you can do strategically. Okay, for our final section, we've got two exchanges that are absolute masters in one specific area. Binance, the global juggernaut, and Shark, the ultimate fee saver. Shark Exchange has a really simple and powerful pitch. It has the lowest trading fees in India. Full stop. If your number one goal is to keep your trading costs as low as humanly possible, this is your platform. The trade-off, of course, is that it's a pretty no-frills experience. You get the basics, but you won't find those advanced tools like a stop limit order. This chart really puts it into perspective. The futures taker fee on Sharks is 0.04%. On Delta, it's 0.05%. Now, that might sound like a tiny, tiny difference, but do the math. That's a 20% discount on every single trade you make. If you're an active trader, that adds up to a very significant amount of money back in your pocket. And finally, we come to Binance, the undisputed heavyweight champion of the crypto world. I mean, it's number one for a reason. You get a mind-boggling selection of coins, plus this super cool copy trading feature where you can literally just mirror the trades of successful traders. It's an incredible platform, but it has one giant, massive catch if you're a certain type of trader.
And here it is. This is the catch. If you are an option seller, if your main strategy is to generate income by selling contracts, Binance is incredibly restrictive. You can buy options on all sorts of different coins, no problem. But when it comes to selling them, you are stuck with Bitcoin. That's it. For anyone serious about selling options, that limitation is an absolute deal breaker. Phew. Okay, so we've torn down the major players, we've looked at their unique strengths and their critical weaknesses. Now it's time to put it all together. It's time to figure out which exchange is the right one for you.
So before we get to the final cheat sheet, just take a second. Ask yourself, who am I as a trader? Am I the pro who needs those precision tools? Am I the collector who wants access to every possible asset? Am I the option strategist? Or am I just the person who wants the lowest possible fees? Because your answer to that question changes everything.
And here it is, the ultimate cheat sheet. It really boils down to this. If you're a pro trader, you need Delta for its stop limit orders. If you're a diversifier, CoinDCX's access to US stocks is a game changer. If you're a serious options seller, CoinSwitch gives you the most assets, hands down. If you are laser-focused on fees, Shark is the undisputed champ. And if you're an explorer who wants to learn from others, Binance's copy trading is in a league of its own. So that's our tour of the Indian crypto exchange landscape. Hopefully, what used to be a confusing mess is now a clear, strategic choice you can make based on your own unique style. You've got the map. The only question left is, where are you going to go first?